Molde against Rosenborg, Norwegian Eliteserien match this Sunday, 4 p.m. kickoff time in the UK. A big clash between a couple of huge rivals who, down the years have had several big battles. At the moment, Molde certainly are in a better phase compared to Rosenborg, of course. So, there was usually a time when this would always be the prime time kickoff, late evening slot, or one of the Saturday evening slots in Eliteserien. So, or even a Monday night slot when they used to do Monday games. But it just shows you kind of these days that the bigger rivals for Molde is probably like Buda Glimt. So, I think Rosenborg, really, we look at the prices here, minus 200 on Molde to win. And that is kind of the indication of where the two teams are at the moment. I think there is clear daylight between Molde and Rosenborg. Molde are much better, but they did start with a shock defeat at Tromsø last week. They should never have lost. Their expected goals were something like 3.5, and they couldn't hit the back of the net. Rosenborg were the opposite. They fluked to win against Viking. They were outgunned in the metric department, but they managed to nick a 1-0 win. If both teams play like they did last week, then Molde win this match easily. But let's not forget, this is a huge rivalry. Both teams will be giving it everything. Let's not forget the results of last week can affect players in the head. I do think Molde take the win, 2-0, maybe 3-0. But it was clear last week they're not quite fully firing yet this season. They might need a few weeks to get up to scratch. And the -1 Asian handicap, that's odds on as well. I'm not sure there's enough value here to get me interested, to be honest with you. It feels like a match to swerve. The goal line sort of 2.75, actually more like a 3-goal line. I'm not sure it goes over. I think it probably goes under rather than over. So, tough game. I'm going to leave this one alone. I do think it will be a home win. Rosenborg do actually struggle at this stadium. It might only be a win by 1 goal, though. Molde just need to get 3 points, get their season started. I do think they're more likely to win comfortably. So I'm going to predict 2-0. It could even be 3 maybe. But I think betting-wise, just leave this one alone and watch it only.